Or an early morning here in Preston, depending on which way you look at it. We're thoroughly engrossed in this day 2 of the Tote Sports Grand Prix. And earlier today, we were watching Jimmy White's first match of the season. Jimmy, of course, trying to emulate what he did last time around when he won his first major tournament in a world ranking sense for some 12 years. Can he keep that kind of form going this time around? Well, he was involved in a match against Patrick Wallace of Northern Ireland, and when we left it, it was 3 frames apiece. Patrick had come back from 3 frames to 1 down. So let's get into the conclusion of this best of 9 frames match. The commentary tonight comes from Willie Thorne and Dennis Taylor.
Jimmy's not with it. He's not with it. He looked good at 3-1 in front, but he wasn't missing shots like this. But it has to be said that Patrick Wallace has put him under a bit of pressure. He played 3 terrific frames. And another good chance here.
One.
Well, it's very tough to see how Patrick can break down here. Blue's available in both middle pockets, black's available in both corners. Doesn't have to play any cannons. So it's just a case of keeping your nerve.
Can you take your seat,
He's
please?
just waiting for a gentleman coming down the stairs, unfortunately, which is not the prime time for that to happen. Just taking a chance just to wipe his hands and regain his composure and confidence. And
Yes, it's a long old day for the audience as well, with the roll-on, roll-off situation. The matches are going on virtually all day. So I suppose the spectators do occasionally have to pop out.
well, a slight wrong angle on the blue, which means he's going to have to just stun it in and leave the red into the middle, but he can get onto the black from the next red if he just holds it nicely. Unless he's snookered himself, of course, which I don't think he has.
Twelve.
Well, do you know, he might have snookered himself. Patrick is just asking the referee to re-spot the blue, but from our overhead angle, you'd think asking him again to make sure it's on the spot. Sometimes you get a little indentation, and you could see it just rocking around a little bit there. It's only the second day of the Grand Prix, but constantly re-spotting the ball. Looks to be plenty of room there.
Once again, Patrick has had the balls virtually at his mercy and played a poor positional shot here. This black is not a certainty at all. It's very easy to hit these thick when you play this kind of shot, which he has done.
Patrick Wallace,
He might not get a better chance than that to win the match.
One. 8. Nine. Sixteen. 17. 24. 25. 30.
'Well,
Jimmy White.
Jimmy, you just
30.
can't afford to miss those. Okay, he's covered it, but should have been 4 each. But that's got to be just a lack of concentration. Couldn't call that a pressure shot. It's amazing, this game. If you don't concentrate 100%, you could miss the simplest of shots.
And there's a lot of pressure on this shot that Patrick's going to play. He's going to be forced into playing the pot in the middle. Well, he's actually looking at refusing it and just running off the red and trying to snooker the red over the pocket with yellow and blue. But I think there's a little bit more value in playing the pot in the middle. I fancy him to knock it in. Looks like he's decided to play the snooker. He's not played it well, he can see this red. Both players have not wanting to get over the line in this match.
Yeah, I think he sacrificed it a little bit. He wanted to get the snooker behind the yellow, but as long as Patrick kept the other red safe. Never easy at that pace. You can always drift off a little bit before you get to it. So one good long pot here, and Patrick could leave an angle on the black, which would take him over to that difficult last red, the one that he knocked safe. It's a bit of a chance, this. No.
One.
It's a bit straight on the black. There's a slight angle, but he can't get anywhere near the red. So the only possibility would be to leave it double, but I think at this stage there's a slight angle, I feel. If he forces it, yeah, you can see it there. He could leave a difficult red up into the corner. You must make sure of the black.
Patrick Wallace, 1.
He'll be doubling this red across the table, hopefully to leave it on the top cushion behind the black spot, but if he plays that, there's always a chance that you can double the red in. He'd have to be a bit careful of the double kiss if he plays that shot. I still think it's the best option.
Jimmy, faced with a tough one, he's going to play in behind the red and try and leave the white where the red is. And that's how badly he's queuing. He played to hit that from behind.
Well, he stuck the red up, I feel. That was another great chance to clinch the match there. One good pot and they were all there for the taking. That's just pressure that's caused him to miss that. He knew the importance of the shot. The green's going to be a bit of a problem here for Jimmy. What's the difference? 12. He's looking at the scoreboard. Black will make 19. So he's going to need the difficult green that's off its spot. And that's why he tried to develop it. He's okay. He's got a good angle. So he should be able to drop in behind the green here. We could be going to the deciding frame.
10.
Let's make your mind up time. You'd fancy him to take it to the middle pocket. He's got the straight long green to the corner. Looks like the middle. It's there.
13.
Oh, Jimmy, I'll be absolutely delighted to have won this frame, having seen Patrick miss 3 or 4 shots I'm sure he felt he wouldn't do. But as we mentioned earlier, Jimmy's been struggling with a bad back and not had the desired amount of practice he would normally put in before a tournament.
22.
So he'd be delighted to have a chance to win this match. We're going into the decider now. In goes the pink, and we're not really playing well at all. Jimmy White has levelled the match and we're in for a decider. We're all square, up 4 frames all.
Thank you. Final frame, Patrick Wallace to break.
Handshakes all around. That's the norm when you get to a deciding frame. And he's left a tempter for Jimmy. Getting himself settled. Now, what about that for a shot?
1.
If he's on the black, that was 10 out of 10 for that. You feel, Willie, that Patrick missed the boat in that last frame with a couple of golden chances, and Jimmy has started this frame with, wow, an unbelievable pot there.
Yes, I think it's just kind of been
9.
there and done it. The thing is, the more experience you get in close situations, which Jimmy White over the years, of course, has been in thousands of matches where his back's been against the wall. He's more used to the pressure, whereas Patrick has possibly not as many opportunities as Jimmy. And it showed in the last frame. The winning post, unfortunately, got to him. Will he get another chance? All depends on how many Jimmy can score from here.
That's not the best he's ever played. It looks as if he can pot this, and I don't think he'll try and cannon the red or anything. He'll probably just drop it in, and the white should go around the back of the black, and he'd finish on the blue. If he overruns it a bit, he's got the bulk colours. Does the pink go?
50.
Pink clearly pots. And the red's to the right of the bunch. Not sure whether they're on for this right corner. They certainly are. And that opening pot has given Jimmy White a great chance here.
Yes, as soon as you can get rid of the red to the left of the black, everything opens up. So he's only 2 shots away from that happening, because he can go red, black, and then get rid of the one to the left, and that opens things up nicely. There's still 2 more loose reds. I don't think that looks directly in line. Looking from behind, which we're virtually on line of the spots, I'm not sure whether it will fit in that little gap, but he feels it will.
21.
Whatever happens here, Jimmy should be at least 45, 50 in front before he has to go into the bunch.
22. $29.
Now with the angle he has now, he's
30.
got the choice, but he was playing for a loose one again. Choice of 2 reds, either in the middle or in the corner.
Well, I'm not sure what he played there, but that was a bad miss-hit.
37.
The only possible pot he has on is a red up into the corner pocket. I'm not sure what he did with that one.
Yes, when you consider the red he's playing now, he played to get onto it in the left-hand corner. Well, that's rolling back in, is it? Or isn't it? Well, that did a couple of little swerves on the way down. Once it wasn't in, then it was, and then it just drifted again just at the last second. It was a dangerous speed to play it, wasn't it? Just watch this. It looked missing there, then it suddenly came in, looked like it was going in, then it just went back on a finger mark again.
One.
Well, if he takes the green on here, Jimmy knows that Patrick can get on that loose red. But I think he might have to leave it into the middle pocket. Just depends on the angle he has here. Now he could drop it in and leave it for the corner.
Four.
This was the shot that Jimmy was trying to leave the red into the left corner pocket, and he just totally mishit it.
Fine.
Well, that could be the end of break. He's straight on the black, and if the end red to the right of the bunch isn't on, he's only going to get 7 more points.
12. Patrick Wallace, 12.
He wants to be a little careful here in playing the safety shot to the edge of the pack. He doesn't push that red over the corner. He's had a look at this long pot. If he can avoid the cannon on the pack, he might take it on. But it looks a little bit thin. Well, he's taking it on. He has to hit this one sweet. And he didn't. Doesn't appear to have done any damage.
He felt that was worth a risk because the red doesn't go up past the green, but it goes to the middle pocket if Jimmy wanted to have a little dabble. In fact, the red just to the left of the pink might be onto the middle pocket, so, well, it is. Come on. Even more surprising that Patrick took that red on the way in which he did.
Six. Seven.
If Jimmy does go on to it in this match, he'll absolutely be delighted. He's got a little couple of days break before his next game, so he can get his back right and obviously get the desired practice in.
12.
Certainly need to improve to win his next round, but we know he can do that.
13.
Quite a big crowd in again, as there was for Stephen Hendry's match with Jamie Burnett. Oh, I'm not sure about that one, Jimmy. Somebody in the audience shouting, no, no,
18.
no, no.
Can you be quiet, please?
Yeah, I think that can be a bit off-putting.
You.
I know he's got a terrific amount of support, but that was a bad shot from Jimmy. He should have been hitting the Reds full ball there.
Jimmy White, 18.
Well, he's a little bit unlucky there, Jimmy, because he's done everything right there, put the red on the cush. The only thing is, the only red that Patrick can see is that red, so straight away he can bring it back off the cushion again.
Got to be careful though, Willie, if he tries to come back down off it. It's so easy to double kiss that red and lose the match. He'd like to move the red that's on the cushion. You can clearly see he can hit the other reds, but Got to be careful. Doesn't want to double kiss this. That's why he's refusing to try and come down off it. He knew it was very risky indeed. It's got him out of trouble for the time being, but he's handed the advantage to Jimmy here. Now Jimmy would like to knock a red safe and get a good cue ball. Well, Patrick's target here would be to try and get in behind the yellow. He's got to be careful he doesn't push a red on for the corner, but a good white ball is essential here for Patrick.
Yeah, it's not a bad shot, this. Very good pace of cue ball. Well, this is the tempter, and it could be his last shot. If it goes in, he's got a chance, because all the remaining reds are in open play. Big shot, this one. Could be to stay in the tournament, this one shot. From this angle, it looks like he's hitting the left-hand jaw, doesn't it, looking down that line? That's exactly where I was aiming. And that should be end of match.
One.
Well, it hasn't been vintage white, but at least he's proved he's still got the temperament to battle.
Yes, a win's a win, isn't it, Willie? And at one stage, the way Patrick come back from 3-1 down, he played 3 immaculate frames. But when he got himself into a winning position at 4-3 in front, the pressure seemed to tell, and he had a couple of chances at clinching the match. It means so much for someone like Patrick Wallace, who's trying to climb up the world rankings, but the crowd certainly are pleased with the outcome.
And all the bets still busy.
In fact, Patrick Wallace has conceded. Jimmy was too far in front. So from 3-1 in front, he went 4-3 down. It's a good performance, not a vintage Jimmy White, but he's through to the last 32, winning the match on the deciding frame, 5 frames to 4.
I've just got a bad back. I've had a bad back for about 3 years, and I've had it fixed. And I was playing 9-ball the other day with Phil Taylor, and to break the balls at 9-ball, you've got to hit them really hard. And I just hit them to break the balls, and my back just went. So I've been in pain basically. But I see someone yesterday, and they've sorted me out painkiller wise. But I'm just every now and again I'm getting down to shots, and I'm in agony, and it's just one of them things I can get on with. But my concentration was bad through the pain. But no excuse, because Patrick played well. Patrick could have easily won tonight, and I'd have been pleased for him, because you know he tries very hard. But in the end, I was just lucky to sort of fall over the line.
So Jimmy White survives that comeback attempt from Patrick Wallace to go through to round 2, and I'm sure that's sure to please his many legions of fans up and down the country. Well, now to a man of a similar